Heathen cake.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity. Now that you've mastered Alahomora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Alahomora. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Alohomora. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Glacius. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. 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 Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora.
You try coming up with clever passwords day in, day out. Not as easy as it looks. Whee!
Here we go, the last house token. Time to see what's inside. Well, look at that. Thanks goes to the former headmistress, Eupraxia Mole.
I heard an explorer.
able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie. Actually, I found all of the keys and opened my house chest.
Oh, wonderful. What did you find?
I found a rather interesting costume.
Brilliant. Whew. Well, thank you for solving that mystery for me. I always wondered what those keys would lead to.
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it? I received your owl.
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. Oh dear. You see, my Uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me? From what I hear, you're almost as adventurous as Uncle Roland.
Has your uncle traded with many goblins?
Yes, for ages. Even speaks gobbledygook. But he only recently mentioned Ranrock's lot, insisting the galleons were worth the risk. He does it for me. Between robes and supplies, attending Hogwarts costs a fair sickle. And besides that, Uncle Roland has expensive taste. He's sacrificed so much for me over the years. I promised him that as soon as I finish Hogwarts, I shall be the one taking care of him.
I take it you and your uncle are close.
We are. My mother died when I was born, and I lost my father when I was 5. Uncle Roland's looked after me for as long as I can remember. He knows I get anxious when he travels, and that's why he sends me all the owls, to let me know that he's all right.
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He'd planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. Oh, Uncle Roland, what have you got yourself into?
I hope Adelaide's Uncle Roland is all right. She seems very worried. Adelaide mentioned her uncle's camp may be near Brockborough, past the river.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those Demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Just should have took less time, is all I was saying.
Revelio. Could this be Mr. Oakes' campsite? Ranrock's loyalists, just ahead. Should I take them by foot? Agreed.
What's going on out there?
Yeah. And have a shoot then.
Ooh, this shouldn't take long.
Glacier! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Accio! Potato! Glacier! Confringo! Accio! Confringo! Not quite. Glacier! Confringo! Losing control. Expelliarmus! Let's find out what happened here. Revelio. Mr. Oakes' trade journal. Adelaide said that her uncle kept notes of his trades, maps. Perhaps these landmarks will lead me to him. Confringo! This looks intriguing. Accio.
What was that?
What do we have here? Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Go and patrol. Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
This looks like... I may have more luck higher up in the keep.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will...
Revelio.
Swan. You ought to cut back on pudding. Took you for a troll the other day.
Petrificus totalis. A ladder. That's what I need.
If only I could get my hands on faith for that student.
Revelio.
Someone's here.
Protego.
That's the student who uses strange... That student defeated our encampment in the town. You've been paying attention in the...
I won't rest until you're dead.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. This is the spot on the map. I'd best have my wits about me.
Who's out there?
This castle's hiding all sorts of secrets. Petrificus totalis.
Wait a moment.
Revelio. What will we find in here?
Wizards will have no choice but to submit to us. It's punishment to us all to have that miserable human around.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. Hello? What's that? Who's there? This might be the best meal I've had in years.
Hello, Amora. It looks as though Adelaide's instincts were spot on.
Before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
Revelio.
A human's word is worthless. This prisoner owes us the metal we were promised. Why am I always on patrol? It's a waste of my skills. There you are! Why have you not...
Incendio!
Always on the defensive. That is nothing but luck! There's the student from the town! You find them! That was unimpressive! No!
Incendio!
Never seen a There's a way with that. I shall avenge your death!
Boy, how to open it.
Confringo! You only have Ranrock to blame. Confringo! Revelio!
Confringo!
You haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother
Descend off. Over here. Do that.
Confringo! Descendo!
I won't rest until you get accustomed to that.
Confringo!
Showing off, are we? I'm not
Accio! Confringo! Glacius!
Let's get this over with.
Accio!
Spells don't say it.
Confringo! Glacius!
You don't believe you can defeat me, do you?
Accio! Expelliarmus!
You won't stop me.
Glacius! Confringo!
I feel as though you're not even trying. I shall avenge your death.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. This must be Mr. Oakes's wand. Perhaps now he can set himself free. What's down there? Petrificus totalis.
Who's there?
Someone out there? Little moon calf. Far from home.
Confringo!
Was that your best?
Expelliarmus!
Oh,
Accio!
easily diverted.
Blessing! Confringo! Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise.
Certain we can come to an agreement if you'll just set me free.
Hello? Mr. Oakes?
Yes, I'm here. They've taken my wand. This cell has an enchanted lock. I have experience with these locks, but I need my wand if I have any chance of opening it. Look for a boiler door. I've heard them speak of it.
Fortunately, I've already found your wand, Mr. Oakes.
Please, pass me my wand. I can't get out of this damn cell without it. It's my last hope. Please. My wand. Oh, thank Merlin. Thank you. You did it! I found my wand and... Wait, you're a student? Oh, we must get you to safety immediately. It's dangerous.
It's all right, Mr. Oakes. I've dealt with these goblins before.
Dear Merlin, you're either very lucky or very talented. Well, how did you find me?
I'm a friend of Adelaide's. She was worried about your business with Ranrock's loyalists.
Oh, she was right to be. I couldn't go through with the agreement, and when I told them, I ended up blindfolded and behind bars. Been locked in that infernal cell for so long, they'd forgot I was even there. I overheard things. If only I could reward you for what you've done. Blasted goblins stole every canut on me. All I can say is thank you, truly.
You mentioned you overheard things.
Sad tale, really. I think I know where Ranrock's unfortunate vendetta against wizardkind began. Although dragon breeding was outlawed by the Warlocks Convention of 1709, Ranrock stumbled upon an illegal dragon camp. He was young, found the creatures fascinating. He'd visit the camp in secret whenever he could, never making his presence known. After weeks of sly surveillance, he finally summoned the courage to speak to the wizard in charge. Ranrock wanted to join them, and the creatures. The wizard happened to drop his wand. Ranrock saw an opportunity. He picked it up, went to hand it back as a means of introducing himself. The sight of a goblin with a wand sent the wizard into an instant rage. He beat Ranrock nearly to death. Ever since, Ranrock has despised wizardkind, sees us all as cruel.
Am I right that you speak gobbledygook?
Unbeknownst to Ranrock's fiends, I do. I've always had an affinity for goblin culture. Knew I wanted to be a metal trader ever since I was a lad. It wasn't easy learning the language. It's complex, and my memory's as weak as my knees these days. But after decades working with fine goblin folk, I grew fairly proficient. At least, I'd like to think so.
I'm grateful I was able to help you, Mr. Oakes. Adelaide thinks the world of you.
Oh, and I her. She's become quite savvy to my trading habits, always analysing my detailed owls. If only I hadn't resorted to trading with such fiends. A lesson I shan't soon forget. Having my wand back is like being reunited with an old friend. I must return home and inform Adelaide of my safety. Will you be all right?
I'll be fine, Mr. Oakes. You get back to Adelaide. I assure you, her worries outweigh yours.
Oh, I'm anxious to see my dear niece. And then I plan to travel far from here for my next round of trading. Thank you. May life reward you justly for your deeds. Be well, my friend.
Mr. Oakes was lucky. Ranrock's lot would never have freed him.
I've been at this for hours.
Confringo! Protego! Confringo! Who lived here, I wonder? These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
I don't know why you don't snitch from inside.
Because I told you.
No!